All right, it looks like I am actually live, which is good, and it looks like we are in the right orientation, which is also good. So, hello. I did not let most people know that I was going to do this. It was a little bit of a, I finished one thing and now I have time, so I'm going to do this real quick before I head home. So hello, I am Leslie with LuvINK&Paper, and it is time to unbox the January 2025 Hearts for You kit. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. Before I get to the unboxing, I want to move some things and make sure that you can get a screenshot of this. Because for those of you that are subscribers to Paper Pumpkin, now is a really good time to purchase a prepaid subscription. Okay, the reason for that I do it this way is not only do you save a little bit of money, but you get the free products, whereas with the month to month, you're not getting you're not spending enough during a month, and you can't combine it with other things to put in a big enough order to get celebration goodies. Okay, if you purchase a prepaid subscription and then activate it, you will earn celebration items, and then you won't pay the monthly fee every time that that happens. So anyway, a 3-month subscription is just $71 plus your shipping and handling. Okay, it can be added to anything else. So, but just by itself, it qualifies for a free level 1 or a an item that is free with a $60 in the U.S. Purchase. Okay, so the qualifying purchase in the U.S. is $60 and $120. Okay, so the 6-month is $130.50 plus shipping and handling. This includes a savings of $1 a month. Okay, and you get 2 of the $60 level, or level 1, they referred to them as, celebration items, or a level 2. Okay, so that's really super. Okay, but the 12-month, if you picked the 12-month and paid for your whole year ahead, okay, it really is the biggest sweet spot of all. The cost is $252 plus your shipping and handling. And I get that that's a lot to spend all at one time. However, if you got your tax return back, or you had some money from Christmas that, you know, you were looking for the best way to spend it or something, this really makes a huge difference. Okay, so it includes a savings of just about $24 a year, which is almost like getting 1 month free. Okay, and you qualify for either 4 of the level 1 celebration things, or 2 of the level 2s, or some combination thereof. Okay, 2 level 1s and a level 2, whatever. Okay, and $24 in Stampin' rewards. Okay, which is pretty great. So I'm not sure you can imagine that getting any better, but it does. If you add just $48 more and get it to the $300, you're going to get an extra $30 in Stampin' rewards, and you'll be able to choose 5 celebration items. Okay, so if that seems like a lot to add the extra or whatever, get a few friends together and share. Okay, and then, you know, divvy up the rewards. You know, everybody gets $30 or something like that, or everybody gets $20 to spend in the free stuff, or and if you need a little bit more, you get a pack of dimensionals and everybody gets a sheet or something like that, okay? So anyway, if any of this interests you and you are in the United States and don't have a demonstrator that you already work with, let me know and I would be happy to help you work this out, okay? All right, there we go. That's my big sales pitch for this week. Well, maybe if I do the alternates video also this week, I will probably mention that. And I will likely mention it next month because you will still have time this month and next month. Okay, so let's take a look what's in the box. All right, so here's something that you may notice when you open your box. You have an extra set of glue dots, okay? They seem to think that at least some of the glue dots that came through that got packed in your packet, okay, let's just pull out everything here and we'll move the box and get that out of the way. All right, so they are thinking that some of the glue dots in this little packet in here may not be real sticky. So they gave us some extras just in case. You can test them and see if the ones in your kit are fine. If they are, yippee, you got a bonus gift, okay? So here is the stamp set. Okay. Oh, I have a tickle in my nose. I'm going to try and get rid of it. So, you have my heart, celebrate love, you're my favorite, love you. Okay, so not specific Happy Valentine's Day, but I'm sure a January kit from years past probably had one, if that's really what you're looking for, okay? Our Stampin' Spot was real red this month, so remember that when I demonstrate online, I use my bigger pad and my more ergonomic blocks, but you should have a block from your very first kit, okay, that you can use, and your real red Stampin' Spot. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the goodies inside, because that is the part that I don't do. I do open the actual box, but I don't usually open the packet with the consumables in it until we get together. All right, so we have some red baker's twine. We have the baggie with the maybe less than perfect glue dots, okay, and our little, oh, these little gems are so cute. Aren't they cute? All right, so we also have our dimensionals. Okay, so I'm finding 3 of these. We must need those for something. All right. All right, what else we got here? We have our envelopes, which are pre-printed and have this label. You know I'll be cutting these apart, okay? Whether to use the red stripe or the solid red or this label. For the alternates, be watching for that. We're going to play with those for sure. Then we have 3 different, I think 3, hang on. There's one set. Oh, we have all these rows of little hearts. I've been seeing some alternates already where these get colored, which is kind of cool. Okay. I'm just going to set those aside. Oh, we have this pretty, looks like flirty flamingo marbled base. Hang on. Okay. I see what we got going here. All right. Here we go. All right, so we're going to have a white base. So those are hiding in here somewhere. Oh, they're not white. Let me see if I bring this up. Hang on. Can you see? There's the faintest little hearts. Can you see that? Faintest little hearts on this. Probably to give the illusion of shadows with these. All right, so that's kind of cool. All right, so let's take one of each and put the rest of the bases aside. All right, and you know these are going to get cut up, right? I'm going to cut those down. All right, and same probably with the red stripe. All right, ooh, look at these stickers. Now I did see, and I may try cutting around the outside so that we have an outline. All right, so we have those, we have these beautiful hearts. Okay, no extras of these, okay, and probably no extras of these. I'm not sure about that. But remember, we're only going to use these labels for 3 of the cards because we did get an extra of that. All right. This layer, and I only need one, so let me put those away. I need one of these. We'll put those away. These have little punch-out hearts, which I will be saving those because you never know. Those might come in real handy. Okay. So we're going to keep those and put those over there. All right, let's take a look at our, oh, there's our artwork. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Okay. Here, I'm going to just set that out of the way for a second. All right, so our Flirty Flamingo base gets this. So those little hearts poke through. That's cool. This also gets this. And it gets some twine. It gets one of these hearts. Okay, and some stickers, which I'm just going to have to leave over here because I can't unstick them, obviously. Okay. All right, so that's that one. All right, then our white one gets one of these. Okay, and one of these, and one, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 6 rows of these little hearts, apparently, per card. Well, you can bet your bottom dollar we'll be changing that up. Okay, so let's try and get those out of there. Sorry about the voice. I don't know what happened. I woke up with a little bit of a scratchy throat this morning, and then when I started talking, I went, oh, wow. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay. And then, from the other end of this, I need one of these small banners. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, and then for this one, we need this piece. And we need one of these. And we need one of these long banner pieces. Okay. All right. That should get us everything we need, except for the stickers, which I'm keeping close by. Now, so the spring is in the air dies. These are the dies, and I put this piece of magnet in there. This is the die that's designed to go with this particular kit, okay? And what I want you to know, and what you may have seen already, is this double cuts. Okay, so there's a cutting edge on the inside of the heart and a cutting edge on the outside of the heart. So what that means is you're going to get the inside heart, a solid heart, and then you're going to get this little skinny frame. So if you cut it out of two different papers, you're going to have a center and a frame that you can switch and share. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I like that, and I've cut that out of, well, I used it on something. Where's that card? I wonder what I did with that card. Hang on one sec. I want to show you. Here. Okay, so this is a card I made, and I wanted to use a heart die, and I didn't happen to have one. So when it cuts like this. So it cuts the solid heart and it cuts the frame. But if you cut it out of two different colors, and I'm thinking I'm going to pull the Pretty in Pink and put that down flat around it, like that. Because this is up on dimensionals, and I think that'll look really, really pretty. So anyway, just so you know that's how that cuts out. Okay. All right. Let's see what. So this one, that one right there is our first card. So let's start with that one. Here we go. All right. What are we stamping? All right, we need, looks like the little solid heart. Oh, I should have brought my little tiny A blocks. That's all right. This will be fine. Now I'm gonna just really rub that a little bit. And I say this most every month, so if you're getting bored of hearing me, I'm sorry, but sometimes with these photopolymer stamp sets, there's a tiny bit of residue left, and you may not get the quality stamp that you want. So it is a good idea to give them a good rub and clean before you get going. All right, so let's see. On here, it's showing us to stamp up here, over here, and down here. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up. I'm going to overlap this one right there. And then I'm going to put one down here and one over here. All right, so that's that stamping. And, oh, I see why it wants me to do that. I'm going to show you a trick to use a little less of the twine. Hang on. All right. So we need the You Are My Favorite. Nope. Got to use my D. Okay. There we go. And stamp this. There we go. All right. Better close this up or I will have a mess. Mess. Okay. Did that. Did my stamping. Okay, so they want 20 inches of the twine. I'm going to show you a quick way to make this, to use a little bit less. Okay. So, if you just, and you can use like regular Scotch tape or something like that to put this, or a glue dot, and not take the backing off or whatever. Okay. So we're going to put that on there like that. Okay. And then we're going to pull this across. And I'm going to cut that off. And secure it on the back. And again, with a glue dot, with a piece of Scotch tape, it doesn't really matter as long as you get that to stay. Okay? Then what you can do is tie yourself a little bow. Now you don't need much if you're, so I'm just going to make a little, I do my 2 bunny ears. Okay. There we go. Then I'm going to cut that off like that. So now I've probably used half of what they suggested. So that'll give me plenty of extra twine for other things. All right. So on the back of this, I'm going to use dimensionals. They're suggesting 2, which is fine. Okay. Oh, and we need some dimensionals on here. Okay, there we go. All right, so then what I'm going to do is take one of the glue dots. All right. And I'm going to put it on the back of here. I'm going to pull that backing off. All right, then I'm going to roll this glue dot up. I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool. I tell you this every month. This is the best little tool ever. Okay, and I'm just going to fold it like that. And then I'm going to add this. Nope. Hang on. forgot the dimension. Oh, so you could use one of the dimensionals. I could do that. And just put those right there, like that. Okay. There. All right. All right, so there we go. So we want this layer up first onto the base. It'll be easier to do that before either of these other popped up elements are on the card front. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do one extra because I like to make sure the middle is supported. In case it's going through the mail, you don't want it to get squashed in the mail. Okay. Oh, I just knocked that. All right. Alrighty. And this is going to go on here like that. Okay. Then we're going to put this here. Then we can add our, and you know what, they have this because they tied it, but you could even add your bow like that. Okay, if you do it separate like I did. If you choose to do it the way they show, which is to wrap the twine around and then tie the bow, then you're kind of stuck with where that bow winds up. But this way I can move it a little bit. All right, then we need this. Oh, these are the little gems. It's throwing me because that's red, but that's what these are. 5 little gems. Okay. So this is going to go here. Then off of the gold sheet, we need a center. This is kind of clever. Okay. Like that. Okay. Then we need the outline, which is going to go over here. Like that. Okay. It almost looks like it's raised, but I don't know how they would do that. And then we're going to add our little gems. All right, so we've got a couple over here. Like that, and then we've got a couple up here. Whoop. One here. One here. And one here. Okay, so that is pretty much our first card. Okay, I didn't tweak it too much. I followed the directions as best I could. other than changing the bow, because I'm just not one that's willing to have all that string on the back where nobody's going to see it. I want to use my string. So there you go. Card 1. What does card 2 tell me? Oh, this is this one. Okay. All right, so all we need here is, we'll put our little heart back. And get the word U. Okay. I'm going to pull this over here. There we go. And that is going to go. All right, here's all our goodies. All right, so it's going this way. Go. All right, let's cover that up. All right, so these are going, all right, about 3 per row, but we're kind of alternating along the middle so that, so let's grab some dimensions. So we're going to need 1 on each end. Oh, Leslie. Hopefully that'll get covered. I had red ink on my finger. Okay, I think I got it all off. Okay, there, and there. And then we'll do this next row, 1 on each end. And this one will go down here. Okay. So we're they're just asking you to make sure that it's well supported. Okay. All right. That's 3. So 3 more rows. All right, last one. There we go. Okay, so that's those. Okay, then we can put those up there. And then glue dots. Oh, glue dots to adhere this. I might use liquid adhesive. And then this gets popped up on dimensionals. Okay. So pop that there, and that there. So don't be afraid to use those. They stick just fine, those ones on the edge. Okay. So don't be afraid to use those. Okay. So we're going to make this like that. That's fun. All right, let's put these on the card front. Okay. Now, I just have to make sure. So those might be just to help you space these. That may be why those little shadowy things are there. Like, okay, put your first row here. Okay. Like this. Okay. There's that. And here's... Nope, nope, nope. Not ready for you to stick. Yep, they kind of... Yeah. All right. So we're just going to keep going. Oh, I wonder if those are supposed to stick. I don't know. There's not quite enough rows here. But I think this is going to be okay. I almost think you could go with one row less and almost go in between the printed rows that are on here. I almost think you could do 5. Like that. Even though they say 6, I almost think you could do. So any future cards, I am likely to do 5. That will give me at least a few extras to use. Okay, or even 4. Yeah, that just looks really crowded to me. So I'm going to stick, I'm going to put these back on my dimensionals. Like this. And I am going to put that and save it because I'm not going to use that. So the directions say 6 rows. I think you can get away with 5 or fewer. And I'm good with the way this is. Okay. All right. So we're going to do another little bow. There we go. Okay. There's some, hang on, I'm going to grab something. 1 second. I'm going to do a tiny, tiny switch up. Let me just see. I just grabbed a sponge dauber, and what I'm going to do, trying not to get real messy, I got a little smudge right there on the corner. So we're just going to blend that in. Okay, and this will make this stand out a little bit too. There we go. Okay. There. Yeah, I like that. All right. All right, then we're going to pull a love from here. And make sure you keep, if you're planning to try and trace the outside, you're going to want those inside pieces. Okay, they happen to stay pretty well. And I will share the press and seal trick with you during our alternates. Okay. Okay, so we've got that, and then a glue dot or a little bit of my liquid glue on here. Like that. And then a dimensional. There we go. Back here. Okay. Oh, wait. Forgot to do this. That's all right. All right. There. Okay. That's going to go pretty much in the middle. There. Okay. And then this. All right, there we go. Whoops. I want you sticking there. There. Okay. All right, there it is. Let me just snip a little bit more of that off there. Okay, so there's card number 2. Okay. All right, card number 3. All right. All right, so I've got my goodies. All right, so this, hang on, let's start with the stamping. And let's grab block and set. And Celebrate Love could be a Valentine, or it could be like a wedding card. This could easily be a wedding card. Or if you know somebody that's getting married and you know their wedding colors, just save this and the Celebrate Love and just do it in their wedding colors. You know? Save these other pieces for something else. Anyway, just a thought. Okay, and do be careful with the red ink because mine seems to be going everywhere, and I didn't think I had it in. Oh, I covered that little one up. Woohoo! All right. So you can go. Now, so what they're showing you is if you don't have any of these little edges or whatever, they're showing you to cut some pieces in half. Okay? A couple of dimensionals in half. All right. I happen to have... Nope, I don't. But if you've been a long-time subscriber, you may have some mini dimensionals. If not, you can get them in the online store. They're very small and very cute. And I use them a lot. I just happen to have some out on my other table, so I just ran and got them. So I'm going to use these instead of cutting full-size dimensionals down, because it's just easier for me. But if all you have is what's in the kit, then just use those and cut them down. Okay. I may even cut one of these down. So this is really tiny. Whoa! To get one like up here and one over here. That should do it. One down here. There. Okay. All right. Just means a lot of these coming off, but that's okay. So, I'm not sure where you are, but we finally got a plowable snow. We finally got, I mean, it is so beautiful. The sky was blue. There were pretty clouds, puffy white clouds in the sky, and just so beautiful. So, I wish I had time today to go grab my snowshoes and get out there, because it's supposed to turn really, really cold. All right. So this is going on dimensionals as well. So we'll just snip a few of these pieces. And then there's a little bit there, and a little bit there, and a little bit there, and oh, here's another piece. There, like that. All right. Anyway, just beautiful weather. It is supposed to get very cold, but I hope the kids that didn't have school today were out playing in this, because it was that nice, light, fluffy snow that... So not good for snowballs or making snow forts necessarily, except you could tunnel pretty easily. All right, so a little bit of adhesive here. So I'm going to just use my seal and do a little bit right across the middle and put this there. Okay, and then I'm going to cover this because I'm not using it right now. So I'm pretty sure they've given enough of these seals for you to seal all of your envelopes with an extra sticker. So those will be things that if you're not going to do that necessarily, then you don't need to, you'll have lots of extra gold stickers. Okay. All right, so we're going to put, oh, I didn't leave enough room. That's all right. And one more going this way. There. Okay. All right. So there's those. Okay. So there's our 3 cards here and here and here. Okay. So tune back in later this week, probably Thursday afternoon would be my guess, and I will try to have some alternate fun for you. Okay, so thanks for joining me, and I will see you when we get together next. All right, thanks very much. Take care. Bye-bye.